I remember walking to my fridge late at night looking for the nearest snack, something tasty, and at the top of my fridge I see a packet of biscuits, digestives, mainly the milk chocolate ones. There was a Lang, and then at the bottom of the fridge there were like these kind of like Cadbury Oreos, again a Lang, and I always had like Kinder Bueno in the freezer. Sorry, Langest combination of like snacks ever, right? And then I sit on my desk as I'm like putting on like the Bleach Core 2, and I'm like, okay, I've missed the first 5 episodes. I'm gonna binge watch for the next hour and a half. And I'm just munching away on the Kinder Buenos, on the Cadbury Oreos, and the digestive biscuits. Then after that, an hour later, after I finish everything, I get a sugar crash. And I just go straight to sleep. Bear in mind, it's late at night. It's like 3 a.m. at this point. And at this point, when I wake up, oh my god. Bro, I felt so much like shit. Like I was bloated, everything like that. And that's the reason why I'm making this video today. Because what I realized today when I was about to kind of come up with videos ideas was, why are people so fat? Or like, why is it that people struggle on losing weight? And I realized is that we eat out of boredom. Many people, including myself, if we are bored, we simply think the thing that is gonna be instant to us, like instant gratification to us, which is usually food or video games. And you see, the thing is, right, when you get into this kind of repulsive habit of trying to do something to fix or satiate your dopamine receptors, that's how you're gonna fail. Because you see, the thing is, right, I didn't have to eat those snacks late at night. I could have just watched the entire core by itself without having snacks. But because I was bored, because I thought I was gonna get bored watching it with no snacks, I went into the fridge, prepared all of the snacks that were there, and then ate them. You see, the way to actually combat all of this is simply to be productive as possible and to go to sleep at the right times. You see, the thing is, right, when you're productive, you typically when you're productive on things like that matter to you, you generally have no time to think about things like, snacking or video games and stuff like that. Even though this isn't like a self-improvement video, this is like a fitness video, you'll see what I mean. If you get productive, you do deep work, eat the frog, all that kind of stuff, right? When you're productive and you're focusing on like one skill or one like homework or coursework or study, you realize that you have less and less time to actually snack because you want to improve on what you're doing. And so the day I realized that the more productive I am, the less I eat, was the time I started to actually lose weight. So obviously I'm telling you, be more productive and kind of find a way to kind of keep your mind off of food. And I know that's going to be like hard for a lot of people, but like I said before, being productive is the best way to do that. Whether it be learning a skill or studying, right? Or even going to the gym. As long as you're productive, you will not eat out of boredom, because generally speaking, a lot of people aren't hungry. You are just eating out of boredom. So if we can fix that root problem, which is boredom, then the actual fact that you're eating out of boredom will be fixed. And the only way you're gonna fix that is by being productive or doing something. If you're at home being stationary like most people are nowadays, of course you're gonna snack, because let's be honest, most of the stuff you do at home is boring. But if you're going outside, you have something to do, you're working with purpose, then naturally you aren't gonna have as much of a inkling to eat, because guess what? You've got stuff to do, you've got shit to get done. So me personally, the way I fixed it was that I every night structured my day for what I was gonna do, kind of like a military routine. So I'd wake up, I'd focus on a skill. My skill was coding and video editing, so it'd be either coding for 6 hours or video editing the videos like this for about 2-3 hours every single day. So my mornings were completely gone on just the skill. which is extremely productive because one, I'm growing, and two, I'm not wasting time in the kitchen eating food and becoming fat and bloated. Yeah, that's right. I'm talking to you, fatty. I'm just messing, bro. Please don't take me down, YouTube. Then there's number two is being active. When you're active, let's say you're in the gym, you're walking, or you're doing some kind of sport or martial arts, you actively have to be paying attention to what you're doing, whether it be in the gym with muscle to mind connection and you're trying to like pull up the weights, whether it's a martial arts where you're training with certain kind of techniques or forms, or sports where you're playing football or basketball. When you're in that kind of zone, you typically have less time to think about anything else apart from what you're doing in the moment. And so usually you're there for like an hour or two. So again, now you've killed at least 2 hours. Your morning gone because you're doing something productive. Your evenings, you're being active. Then you walk home, again, that's like another hour. You're being productive. You come home. This is gonna be like the hardest part. When you come home, if you're doing intermittent fasting, you're probably gonna be really, really hungry. The way I solved this problem was simply by drinking water and lemon water. I'd squeeze like lemon into water, and then I'd drink it, and like it would like satiate me until I've eaten, which would be like half an hour after I cook my food and stuff like that. Yeah, so the idea is that you really shouldn't try to be full. You should try to be satiated. That's the word I was looking for. When you try to be full, you end up eating all of these carbs, the sugars, the processed foods, the bad foods. So the honest way is just keep yourself satiated and be productive, because, well, if you keep yourself satiated, you know, eating more fats, eating more proteins, these keep you satiated for longer. Therefore, you get less hungry throughout the day. Therefore, why is it always windy in England, man? Therefore, oh my god, I'm drawing a blank. Therefore, when you're satiated, you're less hungry throughout the day. When you're more productive, you generally have stuff to do. You have shit to get done. You have goals to achieve. And now your mind isn't always thinking about food, because I don't know, you fatties like food so much. So the good YouTube's gonna take me down. But yeah, that was a quick video. I hope this is helpful, because I was pretty just like ranting. I wanted to like get this video out there because, you know, people don't have like the correct solution to their root problems, which is boredom and instant gratification. Honestly, just think about the foods that you're putting in your mouth. Sure, it might taste good in the moment, but will it help me an hour later, 10 hours later, a week later, when you're spoiling your progress? Probably not. Yeah, that's it. If you want my one-to-one personalized free coaching where I help you get the aesthetic physique, help you with diet, all things related to fitness, whether it be a healthy lifestyle, gym workouts, anything like that, click the link in the description below. I'll help you out. It's free. And yeah, see ya.